Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Caves of Lore. We've just come across this sort of underground settlement thing, so we're going to start exploring this. I'm going to put the torch away. I don't think we need that right here. All of this just across the chasm from where I spent so long. I think you can only talk to certain people. I think the guards are generally, welcome to Calindro, all fairly not that important to speak to. No drinks beyond this point. You know who you are. Okay. I got potions. Hopefully they're allowed. Right, let's talk to Nayra. So again, it's kind of similar to Ultima in a way, where you have these sort of one-word things that you ask them and they kind of respond to them. So let's talk. So this is Greed. It has been my enduring hope that someone would finally bring the book here safely. I have worked to gather as many people to this place as possible. I was the first one here as far as I can remember. I suppose you could say I'm a recruiter of sorts. I also manage the supplies and make sure everything is running well. May not be as glamorous as some of the other jobs here, but without it this place would fall back into ruin. The fog. So that was what we saw before we fell into the cave system. We do not understand it for the most part. We must find out more. Perhaps there are writings, or anything. Forgive me, there is so little we know and so much to learn. I've spent less time in the fog than anyone here, and yet I have still lost many memories. Exit. There is an exit on the cliffs to the east, above the reservoir of energy. I cannot recall how I know this, but can only be opened with the spoken word, Kar Rashak. It is old magic, from before this place fell into ruin. It would not surprise me if there are many more secrets to this place. We entered here from the south, but it was too dangerous, so we locked the door. I will not open it until the outside is clear. I cannot risk this place falling to the evil things that have infested the halls outside. Calindraur. This place shelters us from the evil that drains our memories. A power greater than the greatest evil. That is a comforting thought. Codex. There was someone before me. The memory is faint. I recall them telling me that the book saw deep into a person's soul. I do not know how a book is capable of such a thing, but I believe the one wielding the book matters. We will not attempt to take it from you. Energy. It is drawn to the surface by various obelisks. I do not understand it fully. Casimir insists it is purely evil. I am unsure, but caution is a good course of action. Such an energy source is unlikely to be natural. Whatever it is dangerous. Book. Some are important, some are not. What matters more is whether anyone can read them, and most cannot. Some ability was preserved in this place, but much has been lost, both memory and ability. The town above is full of people, and I suspect not a single one of them can read anymore. This cursed loss of memory. I believe we will lift it somehow. Okay. So this, if this is highlighted, and in Nayra's case it is not, generally they have like a little quest or a side quest to offer you. And this one is kind of services. So Nayra can identify items. I don't think I currently have anything unidentified, which is good. That's why I've kind of done my identify skill. But she can also train identify. So my current skill level is 4. She can train me up to level 5 at a cost of 80 gold. My current gold is 272. So I'm actually going to do that. If I click train, there we see... How much did she give me? Oh, it's add 10 points to progress. Okay, I see. So I'd need to train again. And I would need to do it again to go to level 5, which is what I've done. I spent a lot of my gold. I haven't yet worked out a way how to sell things. It's possible I've just come across merchants who don't buy the things I've got. But new quest, Seeking the Light. So if I have a little look at this... Let us go to the exit she mentioned. We finally have a way out of this cave. And we will. We did that one. Discover more about the book. Seeking the Light. Find a way out the cave. We've got to whisper the magic word Nayra gave you at the door above the depths. And that was the one in the last episode we found, but I didn't try to pick the lock off because I knew that it wouldn't be successful. This board is kind of our stats. So we've been playing 47 minutes and 4 seconds. 2 in-game days. 9 battles, defeated 20 monsters. Yeah, So I guess you can come back here periodically, and I agree, but we should finish exploring here first. There is much to see. And there is. They're not talking. The monster summoner is dangerous. Use at your own risk. Well, we'll turn that on. See if we can use the monster summoner at some point. We're also going to look for hidden things. See, I've discovered this switch, which will lead us to a secret. So I noticed that the floor blue line kind of went into here, and there was a wall here, you remember, and now it's opened up. And we have a chest, which I've never been able to get into in my previous efforts, so we'll see if I can do it now. I've got a slightly higher lockpick. I think this is an update, because before it would just say failed. But did you see that one that said it's currently beyond my current skill level? So that tells me there's no point waiting to pick that again. I've either got to find the key, and I did use the dog a little bit around here, see if he could dig one up like before, which he could not. Yeah, or just raise my lockpicking level. It's currently fairly, what I consider to be fairly high. 5. Oh, I've got 7 on the identifier. I guess because something is boosting my level. I'm not quite sure what. Because my base level's 5, but we know that we just trained that up to 5. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is a fighting training room, so this is the guy we can train with, Corvin.
You do not look like a warrior, but I know that raising sheep and growing food is not light work. I will not underestimate you. Job. Master at Arms at your service. I help organize the guard here, and I train anyone who is willing to devote the time. I would most like to go adventuring with you, but someone has to stay here. I can also help sharpen weapons if you have the right material. Fog. Neira found me wandering in it on her way here. There were others, but they would not follow. I am greatly robbed of my memories, but is it strange that I remember my sword work so well? Neira thinks that perhaps some parts of our memory cannot be lost, especially those that have become nearly instinct, as swordsmanship will when you put in the right effort. Calendrau. Those that lived here long ago made sure that all of their needs could be met, for many cycles if needed. It was thorough planning. Codex. This codex of yours is the key to much, or so I have overheard. They say that our fate rests upon this object, but I know that the one wielding it matters just as much. I assume you have interest in the obelisk? It can summon all manner of fiends. They can be somewhat useful for training, but ultimately offer limited experience and rarely drop items. There is no substitute for a dynamic fight in the field. If you wish to use it, there is a lever in the East Hall that will allow you to cross. But beware, these creatures can still kill you. That's the thing we've opened up, and it's something we passed on the way into Calendrau. We'll pass again as we leave. I must admit that my mind drifts away when the others speak of books and scrolls. I do not know if it is my memory loss or whether I never cared for them much. I suppose I shall not know the answer unless we succeed. We will succeed. I can train you in the use of various weapons, but you will need practice weapons first. I don't wish to kill you. When you find some, return to me, and I will train you.
Sharpen.
I can sharpen a blade easily enough, but for a really sharp edge, you want to find an elder stone. It is a strange stone that can be found in the halls surrounding this place. We do not know its purpose, but it can hone the edge of a blade like nothing I've ever seen. Well, nothing I remember seeing anyways. Once the blade is nearing its sharpest, the stone will glow softly and then crumble. It is quite remarkable. What purpose could the builders have had for such a thing?
Right, we're going to look into what he can do. So he can sharpen our weapons if we have the right materials, which we do not. I haven't found a way to kind of go back one step, so I'll have to come back into here. And he can train in these skills, but he does say minimum level to train is 4, so you know that line about not wanting to hurt you, as well as the practice weapons. I think that, yeah, you need to raise your weapon skills a little bit first. I don't think any of us have level 4 on anything yet. That says Neira. Let's go around via the top. It's quite a big settlement, this, so we'll try and see everything. Be quiet in the library unless monsters are attacking. Then be very loud. Got a guy here. Kazimar.
Welcome to my study. I'm eager to discuss things with you.
Job.
Chief Enchanter of Queen something something. Now, I can't entirely remember, but what I do remember is a great deal of arcane lore. The more arcane, the more I remember, especially when that lore was in an ancient tongue. I'm eager to see what strange treasures you have encountered. I am willing to enchant things for you if you can find a rare ore called a manatite. My interest in the fog is different than the others. It does not appear physical, which has been observed by some of the others, but more so, arcane symbols can be viewed through it. Little remains to teach us of how it was made, talking about Calendrau. I have uncovered some arcane symbols, but I lack the proper spells to search further.
Codex.
This book of yours is written in a language that even I do not know. It is far more ancient than anything I have ever seen.
Energy.
It is not mere energy that lies below us. It has been tainted by evil and can only be used for thus. It flows into an obelisk east of here, and I suspect similar obelisks were made to channel this energy. That energy can summon creatures of vile nature. All of my other attempts to study it have failed. In the library we have some. I've not found much use for them, unfortunately. I think the former inhabitants merely gathered what they could, not what was useful. I would be happy to train you in the use of your spells, but I cannot in my current state. It's very hard to focus while not properly bound to this dimension. You have likely noticed my problem. I sometimes find myself somewhere else entirely, only for a second or two, but there I am. I believe I'm travelling to some sort of arcane realm. How I came to have this malady, I'm unsure. Perhaps I've spent too much time delving into the unknown, and now it has a hold on me. Or maybe I did something in my past. It troubles me greatly, but what can I do? My last resort is to obtain a plant that has similar properties and see if there's some kind of connection.
Manatite.
Manatite is an ore that either gathers arcane energy or is formed from it. I'm not sure which, but it is a powerful source that can be used to imbue items with power. I can do this for you if you bring enough of it to me.
All right, he's got a quest for us. Just a phase.
If I am to stay anchored to this dimension, I need to find something that can pierce the veil between worlds. There is a rare plant with such properties, or so I believe. Will you find this plant and bring it to me?
Yes, we will try.
The plant I need can be found only underground. Though I've never seen one for myself, I'm told that it likes to grow in damp places. It can be observed shifting between the planes just as I do.
Okay, let's see what he offers. Now it says buy sell, right? But I've never been able to sell anything. Let's try selling this axe. So it comes up like this. I don't know how to sell items. I might have to Google it because I've run out of money. I really want to sell some of this stuff. Hang on. I've got it now. Didn't take long. Yeah, so you see some of these squares are outlined in red. I think that indicates items that this merchant will not purchase. But if I go onto my shepherd's crook, for example, I can sell it. This appears. So let's do that. I have a spare bow. I mean, we've got 2 of them equipped, and this one's still in the inventory, so I think we can probably... Oh, I think maybe this indicates that it's equipped. Oh, no. Does it? Does it not? I don't know. I don't think so. Hasn't got a red outline anyway, but he's not willing to buy it, so okay. Well, he'll buy this for 200 gold. Let's do that. So what else would he buy? Yeah, I think the thing that was outlined in red was just... because I can't equip them on my character. Yeah, so he won't buy anything else. We have made a bit of money, though, so that's alright. We could buy things. I don't really know what some of these things do, so I'm not going to do that for now. But he also does services. He can enchant items with these stones that he mentioned. He can train and identify as well. But we've already got trained in that, so we don't need to do that right now. So yeah. Quite useful. I'm pleased I learned how to sell stuff. Didn't know any of that before. There's an old mouldy book here, but I don't think I need that. Here, old mouldy book. Here, though, there's a summoning book. We'll take that. Let's do my magic sight here. Is there anything useful? Don't think there is. I noticed this was black though. This book up here. It was blacked out. I don't know why. Okay, here we have the other person we spoke to when we came in. This is Quay.
It is good to find others who can read. For me, the hardest part of this calamity may be my intellectual isolation. I don't mean to say that others are not smart, only that they have lost what they once had.
Job.
I am a scribe. I record things for posterity. I am certain that one day all of this will be read in stories. Yes, I am certain that we will succeed now that you are here. I also sell the occasional trinket.
Fog.
We do not yet understand it, and that frightens me. Something with the power to rob us of our memories, perhaps. It gives me the shivers.
Calendrau.
When we arrived, it was empty. It must have served its purpose. Now it is needed again. I pray that we do not need to stay here much longer. I miss the sun. The Codex is something ancient and powerful. I do not understand where it came from or who wrote it, but Naira has some theories. Perhaps it turns words into power. This would explain how the books you find react to it. I wonder, could it be used to determine if something is false?
Energy.
Below this place lies a vast reservoir of energy. We do not know its exact nature, but it does not appear to be good. One of the obelisks in this place, the one near the place you entered from, draws energy from it. I have seen Casimir use it to summon evil creatures, which he quickly disposes of. Book. I am a scribe. I am a student of writing. I feel as though I have taken the brunt of this calamity from a professional perspective.
Alright, side quest. It says he's got one, but nothing's coming up. So will he buy things off me? It doesn't look like it. What does this magic ring do? You get a spell Stone Skin. It's not bad. It's quite expensive. I'm going to keep holding my money for training for the moment, I think. Ooh. This stone looks like the one we found in the cave. Let's ask someone here about it. We could go back to Quay. He doesn't know about it. He doesn't have a quest open anymore. That's weird. Let's use our magic sight on this. Okay, well this does something. We could let's talk to Naira. Maybe she knows more. No. Okay. Let's go this way.
Day and night, I watch this passage.
And some of these things. Quite a bit of money here. There's a chest here with a number on it. I'm just going to quick save. Not because of the chest, just generally I saw a tip to save often. Oh, we got a couple of belts. Rogue's belt. I think I've got one of those equipped. And this is a magical one. Can I identify it? Rogue's belt of cover. Protection magic. +3 protection. That's pretty cool. It's got a countdown now. Let's go look at these belts. So I'm going to take this. There's an upgrade on what I'm wearing. And maybe we'll give this one to our actual rogue. I guess I've got another one, so we'll give that to Mirrowen as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Something up there. Interesting. It's like a bit of a dorm. We'll have a look through here. We'll take all the stuff we find. It's just basic clothes, but we actually have some slots we need to fill. So let's go back into inventory. So I don't have like a tunic or anything, so I'm going to give myself that. I've got shoes. Mirrowen needs a bit of everything. Give us some... Oh, the trousers go in the belt slot. Did I not find any shoes? Apparently not. Ooh. He could do with the hat. I'll give him that.
This room is relatively quiet.
Okay, there's a weird thing there. It's quite dark. Let's put our torch back on. It's quite enclosed. I'm going to put my magic sight on. Yeah, so it's got some symbols feeding into that, and I don't know what that means. I have played around with this for a little while in the version I played. And I couldn't do anything. So I'm assuming it looks a bit like one of those obelisks. Maybe you have to put an obelisk there and it kind of powers up this to open that door. I don't know. But I'm assuming that's something that happens later, if at all. No running in the Grand Hall. Some stuff here. Some potions. Some more potions. There's a thing there, but I don't know how you would get to it. This is a alchemy bench. I don't know any recipes at the moment. Oh, we're back here. Okay. There's some hints and tips on here. Whisper marks indicate that a spoken word is being requested. Okay. Path marks always indicate a path to be followed. Phase marks indicate the presence of something arcane or foreign. Oh, hang on a minute. These relate to the secret things I see. So have another look at this. So that's like a pair of lips that wants a spoken phrase. That's a path to be followed. Something arcane or foreign. Okay. What was the purpose of this hall? Item marks are always associated with hidden objects. Sometimes they're buried, but other times merely obscured. Okay. Probably going to have to remember all these. Now this is the one, I've seen this. Pointer marks usually indicate something you should look at for something. Interesting. Barrier marks indicate some sort of impassable arcane wall. I think that was the one we saw in that other hall. That's the item marks. Okay. So this is an impassable barrier. I don't need my sight to see that. Look at the map. How many of these things are there? You can see there's 6 secrets here. I haven't found any of them. I think we've pretty much explored the castle now. I mean, there's obviously a lot of secrets here. But I'm presuming I can... Yeah, that looks like the impassable barrier thing. Kind of. There's almost something to look at. Maybe we'll go back and have another look at that. Can't see anything to look at. Put this on again. Yeah, weird. Naira know anything about it? Oh, look at the money we got. Quite a lot now. Okay, well let's go to the exit that she mentioned and we'll use the magic phrase to get out. Now this is the monster summoner. I guess we could use it. We could summon some bats. Okay, so he's going first. Okay, so I'll just attack. That's me. Have I memorized shock? I think I have. I'm not quite sure though. Doesn't hurt to use it again. Okay, we could use the dropping rock spell. I think we'll just come here and give it a whack from the back. There we go, I've memorized shock now. So I needed one fight to do that. I don't know if we actually gained any XP, but we certainly have leveled the skills we were using. So that's what that does. So I'm actually going to go into my inventory now, and I'm going to swap out this shock book. What other spells does it give? Electrify weapon, I mean it's got... Yeah... It's got other spells. But for now, let's put in a different book. So what have I got? I've got Summon Monster. None of these ones seem to be combat spells. I'll probably use the Fire book. So let's see what that'll give me. So I can ignite enemies. I can use this Enduring Flame, which I got from somewhere else. Cause a location to erupt in flame. So Ignite sets people on fire. It doesn't do immediate damage, but I think it does on their next turn. But I can use this one to do immediate fire damage on enemies that are on fire. And this one, cause a location to erupt with flame, dealing 15 damage to that tile and 3 to all surrounding tiles. Okay. If that tile is not a vent or crevice, halve the damage dealt. After casting, a new crevice is opened. Cool. Okay, so better to cast on holes in the ground, that one. But yeah, okay. I'll try unlocking this again. I want to see what it says if he sort of patched the lockpicking a bit. Beyond my skill. Okay. Come back to that at another time. Yeah, so this is the door. This is the door, I suppose. Talking to it couldn't hurt. Alright, what do we do? Speak. Whisper. We're going to say Car Rashak then. And we're going to go through. These dark passages make it easy to sneak around. It would help to put out the torch too. Alright, well let's just do the sneaking tutorial then for this. So we walk a bit slower. Say we're going to keep a lookout for traps. Got an enemy there. I want to fight them for the XP, but... Oh, what's happened? He can even stand on them in stealth mode. Okay, but I want to do the fight for the XP and everything, so... Let's not move the dog yet. Let's just use his howl. And now it's me. So I might... Yeah, let's try this flame thing. That actually doesn't end my turn. So what I can do now is engulf flame. So it'll do immediate fire damage on it, and it killed it. Let's do the drop a rock. Now let's go. Let's just go hit it. There we go. I've actually memorized Enduring Flame. Unlocked Searing Brand. Okay. That was pretty quick. I'm going to look at my spells then. Yes. Okay, these ones are memorized. That's pretty good. Well, so this one just enchants the weapon to deal fire damage. Okay. I'll add that to the list. I don't know how this memorized so quickly. I don't remember having used it before. But there we go. I don't really feel the need to sneak around particularly. Like, I kind of want to get into the fights. How about you? There's a lot of them, isn't it? I'm going to position... Just think I might try and get the fire to come out of that crevice. Alright. Let's put him there. End his turn. I'm going to delay my turn. Dog. I think we have to try and kill at least one rat. I'm going to delay mine again. Me again, going to delay again. Yeah, I want to do it now, because I want to get this... I want to do this. So we killed 2 rats. Our friend, I forgot his name, Rykart or something, he took a bit of damage. Let's get our bats going. So I'm actually going to bring him on his turn down here, and we'll attack this one. Dog's going to attack that one. Oh, I've run out of mana. Okay. It's a shame. I was going to do the flame gap thing again. It's good. Rykart's got a level in one-handed weapons. Take the plant. Ooh. This is Manatite. It requires a corundum pickaxe, so it's going to be a while before we haven't even got a pickaxe of any kind. The snail down there. I'm hoping that... You see these ones that look like they should let you through. I'm hoping that when we have a pickaxe I might be able to do something with those. I'm going to have a little magic look first. Ooh. Okay. I'm very low on mana, so maybe I'll... hang on. Take maybe my minor mana. Oh, there we go. That was enough to fill me up. We've got a hastily written journal page, a shirt, a cloak, and a short sword. Let's have a look at the journal. First of all, Rykart can have a shirt. I'm going to have the cloak, actually. It increases stealth, so as party leader, that probably makes sense. We can read this. Razid and I decided to try separate passages. I think it was a mistake, but he is wiser than I. All that matters is that the book is kept safe, so I think this Razid must be the one we found with the codex on him. Already I feel myself slipping away. Even if we can find the passage to Kalindrau, there's no telling whether anyone will be left there to help us. Okay. A steady breeze blows from the south passage. So that's probably the right way to go, but I just want to... Okay, so we spotted a trap. It's basically bats. So we'll fight them. Let's go to tank a bit with him. The dog. Oh, is she? Hang on. Is she line of sight problems? There's a crack. I'm actually going to do it here because it will hit both of those squares too. Okay, wow. Killed everyone. Not bad. I don't know if I collected that stuff. Never mind. So again, I'm assuming we can mine our way past this once we've got a pickaxe, which we do not at the moment have. Keep your eyes open, Max. These caves are full of interesting sights. Yes, this is telling us to search for things. I'm going to keep looking out. I might look out for secrets now. Looks like a spider. Max first. Okay, that's Hal. Now it's me. I'm actually going to set one on fire. Make it go even bigger on fire. Might be able to stun this one. Oh wow, just killed outright. That was huge damage. Right. Rykart might be able to do something with this one. There we go. So I leveled up, which is interesting. Boring Dad has a new trait available. Pretty cool. So let's go to my screen. So traits. Here we go. I'm going to go and buy a trait. I've got all these down here. Wonder how we get to those. It's tempting to go another spell route, but I'm actually going to get bow proficiency, I think. So I get 3 bonus damage when using bows. So I'm going to buy that. My skills. I got 9, so I could actually increase something probably here. I think all points I want to put into the lockpicks at this stage. So I'll continue saving up. That's what I'm going to do. Get that stuff. That's a heal. Oh, he's open. There's a snail there. A quick save. Haven't fought them before, just in case they're tough. There's only the one. I wonder if we could lure it into sort of this crack space. Might be difficult. I'll pop the dog here. How? And I'll pop Rykart here. I might fire an arrow at it. It's on the crack now. I think I might be able to inflict damage. I'm going to delay these 2 turns. Oh, one of them's got to act. Okay, well, the dog will miss his turn. He'll delay his turn again. So now it's me. So let's do this one. 9 damage, and it's on fire. So that's pretty cool. So let's move Rykart up. Take a swing at it. Wow, look at that 5 damage. Oh, Max has leveled up. Awesome. Max has a new trait available. Let's go and take a look what he can do. Hang on, what traits does he have already? Let me go back to... He's got Weathered Hide, so he's got a bit more defense. And he's resistant to poison. So we could buy Brawler. So it includes claws and teeth, so he'll be doing 6 bonus damage when using hand-to-hand weapons, so that seems pretty good for him. So, I'll buy that. There we go, he's got Brawler now, cool. What's his skills looking? He's got 4. He could possibly put into this. There we go. He's got 2 left. Has he got anything else he could just raise up? I'll put them in. I'll put them in there. Okay, cool. The others might be leveling up fairly soon. Oh wow, big rat.
Humans. In my lair?
What manner of unnatural beast is this?
Unnatural? I feed and grow just as you do.
Something tells me our diets are not at all similar.
Come, feed upon the essence the Dark Lord left beneath this place.
Dark Lord. New quest has been added, the Dark Lord.
He has not revealed himself for many cycles, but his children still grow. He left much food for us.
What you call food is questionable.
It is more than just food, it is a feast. And now I will feast upon you.
Yeah, I think we're going to lure him onto one of these squares and get him on fire again. That seems like a good strategy. Slightly worried about the dog. Let's move him up here. Let's howl, bring the rat's defense down. I'm going to bring Rykart here. I'm going to just lay my turn. Oh, wow. Oh, he's poisoned us as well. Yikes. Okay, well, let's... Oh, that didn't count as a crevice square. That's annoying. Alright, let's try and stun this guy. It worked. Alright, let's bring the dog up. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Rykart. Put him on fire. I guess I'll fire an arrow as I'm out of mana. Oh man, Rykart's going to be pretty low. Let's try and stun it again. Rykart's fallen to poison. Might be able to poison him as well. There we go. Oh, Rykard. I keep calling him Rykart, don't I? What's this? Small game quiver. Does 1 blunt damage. Okay. I think we're going to bring Rykard back and... Oh, what's this? What is that?
It looks like a keystone from an archway. Not that I'm a mason or architect, I think.
You do not strike me as an architect.
No, come on. Boring, Dad?
Well, Max?
There, you see?
When we reach the surface, we should see if anyone knows about this. We're going to rest. We're going to bring Rykard back. Maybe we'll make Merowyn tend to wounded. The dog can serenade us. And we'll rest until healed. Oh, I'm guessing I've got a lot of mana if it's... I did level up, didn't I? I didn't actually look at my stats after leveling. I'll do that now. I don't know how many days we've been resting. Alright, break camp. So I now have 38 mana, 21 health. That's pretty good. How close are these to leveling up? Yeah, Merowyn got that XP and Rykard didn't, unfortunately. I think the dog gives bonuses to various stats while he's playing us music in camp. It's raised some of these things up. So the dog's got 13 health, 15 mana now. That's alright. Let's look at this quiver. So I'm currently doing piercing damage. And it's silver. Let's give this to Merowyn. She's using... all she's doing is slashing damage. So if we have a go at... hang on, man. Oh. I'll give that to myself then, I think. Didn't realise that was kind of like bonus damage. Okay, let's check in the chest. We've got silver club. I mean, we'll take it. Got this thing. I'm going to look through my special vision, see if anything comes up. Doesn't particularly. Ooh. Oh, there's a secret over here. Hello. Got some potions. Looks like some stairs up there. Let's use the magic vision again. Nothing particularly. Can I open this? Failed. However, that didn't say it was beyond my skill level, so maybe I'll try it again in a bit. I'm guessing that leads up and out. So what did I just find? Oh, another potion. Okay. Sort by weapons. Sort by armor. Quick look at my spells then. How close am I getting to memorizing some stuff? This is getting there. As is this. That'd be quite good to get those memorized. I've already got the sort of Grow Flames one memorized. And then I can switch to another book probably. Alright, have I... yeah, okay, we'll have another go at this. Failed. You know what, I figure we'll probably be round this way again. Look at that, Seeking the Light, we've come upstairs. We made it! And what will you do now that you are free? Oh, I suppose I'll continue looking for my sheep. And the book. Will you take it with you or see it to its master? Oh, seems only right that I return it, but who does it belong to? I do wish I could remember. We should ask around town, perhaps someone will know of the book. Then it is settled. We return the book. Then I will continue my search. And I shall go with you, friend. You are talented at finding trouble, it seems. And I happen to be looking for trouble. Cool. So we are above ground now in town. Act 2. Awesome. And it feels like that's probably a good place to end it for today. So I will do that very thing. So I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching this episode of Caves of Lore. I think it's great. I can't believe it's got so few reviews on Steam. I think everyone who has an interest in retro RPG should check this out. It's really good. Leave a comment too. Let me know if you're enjoying it as much as I am. That'd be interesting to know. And subscribe to the channel too if you've not done so previously, because that's always amazing and very much appreciated. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time for more Caves of Lore. Bye for now.